Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday night. Well, it's not Wednesday night. You all know that I've got my AFL kickathon meeting on tonight because I told you that yesterday. So the special guest,
I'm a special guest. Hi. Hello. Andrew
is my husband. And I brought him on for a particular reason because some of you, well, you don't know him. So this is my husband, Andrew. We'll call him Drew. So I've mentioned him lots of times and you've seen photos of him.
Hi there, how you going?
But what I wanted to do is just have someone come in from a different perspective of not actually really getting the business to start with. So Drew's always been very supportive to me, as in me doing this business. But originally we were going to do the business together, and that didn't work out. But now he's thinking, maybe. And I want him to tell you the path of what he felt to where he's got to now, so that you guys can understand it's totally natural and normal to feel like this, because a lot of people do feel like this. They don't just jump in all guns blazing. So I'm going to hand it over to him and let him chat to you.
Thank you. It's probably been about 4 years for me, actually, the real story. Well, I'm going to go way back and just tell you a little bit about who I am as a person. I'm very structured, logical. I did a science degree. I do Ironman triathlon, so I'm very structured, very numbers, very
Excel
spreadsheets, love it. So
completely different to me.
Yeah, completely different to you. And look, it felt a little bit different to this world. This world is about, and this business model is about not conforming to what we learn, which is get good marks, go to school, go to uni, get a job, which is what I did, and so I had a really deep set mindset of that's how you do things, So it was a big shift for me from where I am now. We'll get to where I am now, which is super excited about it. But 4 years ago, Fee said, I think we should look at this thing.
You can say Dan and Danielle.
Dan and Danielle. And I went, who's Dan and Danielle? They're some parents of one of the boys
went to
school. And they have this online business model. And I went, okay, yeah, all right. So I was already skeptical and went, okay.
Because I was already doing that other MLM, Rodan and Fields, which I told you guys about too. So I was making a little bit of money. Like I was keeping my head above water. We weren't spending any money on it.
Yeah.
Like I was breaking even with it, and doing that sort of stuff. So Drew had sort of seen me plod along with this for, a couple of years, and it wasn't really going too far, was it?
I run the finances in the home because that's what I like to do. Not that I'm controlling, but I just, No, and to me it was like, it's just a hobby, a bit of interest fee. It's not costing us any money, so who cares? But then there was here's another opportunity, and the buy-in was a whole lot more. It was $10,000. I'm like, hang on, okay, and I did. I went, oh my goodness, here we go. What's this one? And so I watched the video and I went, okay, I get the concept of a big market online. I get the idea of a high offer ticket. And I went, what's the offer? And then I spoke with David Neuenhausen and he told me it was the water. I said, no way, absolutely no way can I, in all conscience, sell a $6,000 water filter to my mates or anyone I know. And I just went, no, shut it down. Not going anywhere near that. And Fee went, okay. So maybe 18 months later, Fee said, I think we should really look at this water filter thing. I went, oh. And he said, Dan and Danielle are making money. I said, are they really? And then I kind of went, what sort of money? And I went, that's serious money. And I went, really? And I went, okay, maybe we have to look about this. And for me, it was the money motivation. I went, really? Okay. And so I looked into it a little bit more. And then this time I went, do you know what? I was 2 years further down the track with being frustrated with work, with being short on money. Our lives are good, but they just weren't going we were just on the hamster wheel of doing the same thing. And I was going,
how are we going to change this?
Yeah, really? I just want more. We want more from our lives. And so I was went, do you know what? The buy-in for this business, if it does deliver, can be amazing. I've got a bike worth $12,000 in the garage, which is never going to return us any money. So seriously, I thought, what's the worst could happen?
And we sound like we're very wealthy when
we
say that. We're not.
No.
We're average income earners, like lots of other people and stuff. And Drew earned that. No, but I'm saying, but
yeah,
like,
we don't have
history with that.
these amazing toys lying around. That was a
Drew
massive
earned
investment
that
for me from
yeah,
doing 10 years of
triathlon.
really hard. And that's my thing. That's my only passion. It's my biggest passion, and it's the thing I do. And so when I bought myself that prize, and it gives me joy every day. But anyway, that's all that. But
he put it in the bedroom when he first got it. That's how much joy it was.
Didn't put it in the bed.
No, not in the bed.
In the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
But in my head, that's how I justified it. I went, well, this is some money that we can invest that could make us money, you know, and that would be unfair of me to not give you that opportunity as well. And anyway, I thought it was something that we could do together. So we jumped in, and it didn't work for me because I wasn't coming from a genuine place. I didn't totally
giving.
Yeah, I didn't totally believe in the water. I was kind of coming from a place of
need.
I'll show you this wonderful lifestyle without the wonderful lifestyle behind it yet. And I'm not great socially, and I was just trying to make connections with people, and I didn't really care about the people or making the connections. And I felt pressured, and it wasn't coming from a genuine place for me. So I'm going to step out. And we were trying to find a way to do it as a team, and it just wasn't working. So I went, okay, I'm sorry, I'm going to step aside. And so then Fee took it on board with her.
With me?
Yeah, you found a different audience that wasn't going to be coupled. Anyway, with you. And so Fee has been working so hard at it. Like, just, I don't mean hard, but
the last 10 months.
The energy you've been putting in it has been unbelievable. So proud of you for doing that.
Thank you.
And then when you're talking to more people, and people are more genuinely interested, and the confidence with which you are able to talk it and express it, and coming from such a genuine place now.
And I think the important thing with that is, as I said to you guys before, is that it's the education that I get in the back office from this platform. And that's the one thing that I'll say with Enagic as a whole, as a community, or with the TFE that we're part of, is they're so supportive in educating you, in getting your mind structured correctly, as in you feeling good about yourself. And that is the ripple effect that I'm trying to create for everyone at the moment. So when you see my posts and things like that, I'm not trying to be positive. That's just me, because I've actually done a lot of internal work.
So this is a pretty big one as well, is when I saw the changes in you in terms of how you view the world and your positivity. And I went, I'm getting left behind here, because I generally thought I will get left behind with you, because I'm stuck in this trying to control things and negativity. And so I need to work on myself, and I've been seeing a psychologist once a month for about the last 18 months, and that has made my world completely different. And I'm a totally different, not a totally different person now. I'm allowing the person that I was to come out, that got squashed with expectation of being a parent and all this stuff.
And being in the corporate world.
And just being bored and going, is this it? And now I'm going, this doesn't have to be it at all. I'm the author of our lives, you know. Anyway, but you made me. I wouldn't have done that work without seeing what you were doing.
Thank you.
So there was that. So
the ripple effect.
The ripple effect, yeah. So there's that, and then when I saw Fee have success with getting her first customers with Kurt and Suzanne and Tim, I go, oh, this is happening. And then when I finally understood the compensation plan and went, oh, hang on, oh, that pays, will make that much money. I went, oh, hang on, now.
So I was actually going to do a post on that today. It's called cumulative payments, basically. So one thing, and I know that I've mentioned this before in posts, is with traditional MLM companies, generally you work for a month and then you go back to the start again. You work for a month and then you go back to the start again. And you do go, and you can climb up in rank, but a lot of the time they'll reduce you back down to that rank again. And the difference with this company is that as you work through and go up different levels, you actually stay there. You never go back to zero again. So that allows us to have cumulative wealth. So if I earn $100 and Suzanne or Tim or Kurt sell something and they earn $100, I still earn $100. I don't earn a percentage of what they've earned. I actually stay within my rank and I earn that money. And we're talking, it gets to thousands of dollars. So when you look at the compensation plan and you actually see that and you understand how it works, that's when your mind, and especially his mind, started to go, whoa, hang on a second, because of his structured Excel spreadsheet.
Compensation plan's insane. Yeah. And now that Fee's got momentum and it's happening, I have absolutely no doubt this is going to work now. And it's so exciting. And then the other thing is, I look at what does our life look like in the next 10 years and when we want to retire. And then I don't want to do what I'm doing for the next 10 years. That's not what I want to do. I said, this is how we do it. And I totally believe it now. I absolutely believe it now. And I'm really excited about it. And from the work that I've been doing, I now want to, the way I frame it with me, when I talk to my boys about what they want from their lives, and I see what they're doing at school and stuff, I can't in good conscience tell them you have to get good grades so you can get a good university degree, so you can get a good job. I said, well, I don't believe that, and I can't teach you to that. You know, like I was looking at my eldest.
Yes, we want them to do the best
absolutely.
they can. We're not saying we don't believe in school or things.
Got to
like
get the best marks, so you give yourself the best option. And you just got to show what you can do.
Old school ways.
But I was just looking at what university degrees are now. It's $45,000 and 3 years of your life. I went, if we're supporting Ollie to do that, I'd prefer to give him a K8. Like genuinely. I think that gift him the business. That will set him up for a better life. I truly believe it now, you know. And in terms of the water, I can't drink any other water now. Like I do this triathlon, and when I'm on race course now, it's like drinking a cup full of pool water. And it was like, I cannot believe that that's the water we used to drink. So I absolutely believe in the water too. The water is changing lives, and I'm on board. I'm on board in my own way, and because I'm now coming from I feel like I've grown as a person, and I want to talk to people about how I view the world and how I believe you can have everything you want if you decide you want to. And I believe
you're prepared to put in the work.
Absolutely.
Too. Yeah.
But I believe it's possible for me. So now I truly believe this is the things I'm telling my boys. And so why shouldn't I tell a whole bunch of other people about it too? Yeah. Because I truly believe.
So basically that means he's going to come back into the business, which is very exciting. But we're not going to do it as we'll support each other. But I think Drew wants to really create his own path and his own direction and talk to people in his own way, which is very specific. And I actually really appreciate and like that too, because I've really found my own niche and I'm really enjoying where I'm going to. So we'll support each other fully. But what I want to say to you guys out there in this group, that if you've got a husband, a partner, anything like that, that is feeling, you know, because it's natural. This is natural to feel skeptical about it, to sort of go, what on earth? Why should I be investing this money? Why should I be trusting the system? All that sort of stuff. Then Drew's someone that, you know, they can have a chat with, and there's nothing we can force you to do, but what he can do is say, hey guy, I completely get where you're coming from. And this is the story of what I came through. And whether they align with that or not, it's up to them. But just like it is with you, but the whole thing is that I've now got someone who not only supported me in the beginning, but is now really seeing that this opportunity is something that is not just an opportunity. It's actually a structured business that friggin' works. And if you want to actually change your mind and change your lifestyle and create something and create a legacy for your children, I mean, that's the thing that's mind-blowing as well, is this is willable. So you can actually build this business and will it to your children. So if you get to the legacy stage where you're just getting a check that's coming in every quarter and every month for the rest of your life, you can actually will that to your children. So this is no BS business. This is a business that's seriously structured and is now celebrating its 49th year. So, that's
So the other thing for me is
it's just real.
When you told me the figures that Dan and Danielle made last month, and they started
4.5
years ago, I've wasted 2 years. We could be there. And I haven't wasted 2 years. I haven't wasted 2 years at all. I'm right where I need to be now because that's the way it was for us.
It is
for me.
No. I understand what you say by waste it, because that comment is there's a lot of people that sit on the fence for a long time knowing that this is what they actually want to do, but rather than actually, and that's why I keep talking to you guys about the back office and the discovery process. You know, you can spend $49 and actually come and see what we're seeing all the time for yourself. And if you don't like it, you can get that $49 back. Like I don't understand why people just aren't going, just show me, I'll have a look. And if I don't like it, I'm out. You know, it's like, it's so simple. And it's just, I think it's the fear of the unknown and the trust. And, you know, sometimes you've got to trust yourself and just give it a go. You know, and that's all we'll say. Really?
Just reiterate what you said. If there are any skeptics in your house, in you, come and talk to the original skeptic, and I'm guarantee I'll have had all the same things you're thinking, and I'll tell you where I'm at now and how I got there. Just like it's just I was like, are you kidding, to start with, and now I'm absolutely 100% in.
Yay! So there you go. That's our Wednesday night. So thank you to my husband for coming on as our special guest today.
My pleasure.
And as I said, reach out to us, talk to us. We're just normal people. You know, you can ask us questions. Wow. I'm pretty normal. He's not. I shouldn't say that, should I? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that it wasn't done live tonight, but you know, we will have it on again. And if you want to get in contact with Drew or anything, you're on Facebook just under Andrew Hunt.
Yep.
You can just look him up anyway, and you can always message him and stuff like that. So
message me.
However you want to do it. All right, everyone, have a beautiful evening, and thanks for watching. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.